What's up, friends? My name's Aaron Ciotti. Everybody calls me Ciotti, and I am hungover. Tonight is 4-inch Friday. Oh God, stop playing. The fireworks edit just went up, but the 4K is taking forever to process. So when I see that the 4K is done processing, I'll let you guys know, and then we can all go watch it in proper quality. It actually didn't look that bad in 1080. I was kind of surprised that that YouTube's quick 1080 processing looks as good as it did. So that's kind of cool. Hopefully their processors don't shit the bed and not process the HD like they sometimes do. Although that's not the end of the world. This is my full-time job. If you'd like to support me on this crazy journey, I've made it easy for you. you just go over to my website, CiottiFPV.com. That's going to push to my link tree here. Patreon helps me the most. This is really like my paycheck, and this is how I survive. So if you're going to do anything to help me out, $3 whole a month, which is 10 cents a day, via Patreon is going to be absolutely amazing for me. And you're going to get a lot of good stuff from it. You're going to get access to the full Discord server, where you're going to get notifications when I stream. You're going to get emails when I go live. And you're also going to get Facebook notifications because you're going to get added to the Facebook group, the super secret Facebook group. Woo! Woo! And there's all kinds of other good stuff over there. Tuning guides for filters and PIDs, troubleshooting guides, audio versions of all the live streams. You know you can't watch 5 2-hour live streams a week, but you can listen, and you can do that over on Patreon. That's the wrong button. YouTube and Instagram here. Etsy for some really fun stickers and random hardware. Fiverr if you'd like to fly like you saw me flying in the beginning of this video or in the fireworks edit, as well as tuning and build planning. And if you're looking for video editing, I'm pimping out FinFPV, who does an amazing job. He's done a couple edits for me now. They're beautiful. And also, well, I guess I'll just accidentally click it. And also, Remy Tim is doing FPV mentoring. So if you have anybody or if you yourself are trying to get up in the air, Remy Tim can help you out with that. So, yeah, come on over to Fiverr and click some buttons. And, yeah, I want to work for you. Let me work for you. FPV Exchange, you need to be on there. You've heard of it. Get on FPV Exchange. Sell some stuff, and then spend the money on new stuff that you can eventually sell. T-shirts on Teespring. They're really good quality shirts. Treat yourself to a soft T-shirt. And then if you ever find yourself doing orders for anything on any one of these websites, including Amazon, like literally anything, like if you're getting a T-shirt or a, I don't know, a pair of underwear. If you hit my affiliate link before you check out, I will get 1 to 6% of that order. FPV Cycle, Amazon, Get FPV, Ummagawd, FPV Crate, Banggood, Camera Butter, and AliExpress. All these places. What some of the clever bastards in the chat have done is replace their bookmarks with these affiliate links. So every single time you hit a bookmark for God knows what, it automatically puts my code into your shopping cart, and then whenever you check out, you don't even have to think about it. So there you go. Turbo Shill, done. In the chat, if you'd like to talk directly to me, all you've got to do is type my name like all these beautiful people have. You can either just type my name or you can put an @ in front of it. It's up to you. You do have to spell it right, though, and you can't put a space in between Ciotti or FPV. It's the name of the channel, though, so you should be able to get it right. Michael Hill was first, Motor Ref was next, Pile of Carbon, Jackalope FPV, Richard, Grizz FPV, Metal Dirtskin, Imp FPV, Kaiser Soze, CMYK is in the house, Yannick, Remy Tim is here as well, Finn as well, DJ CJX, Patio Patterson, Yannick again, Alpha Sloth, Aaron FPV, T-Bird is here, who else do we have? Michael Blades, Sababa, got it. Pedro Tomei, Late Night Scope, Michael Blades again, JT MacGyver, Envy of the Birds. What's up, friends? Look at all this orange in the chat. Jackalope says, Happy Friday. Grizz says, I've been waiting on this one. What's up, Collective? Imp says, Did you already have plans for the money you're going to earn with the new video? I get crap all over the place. Since I use copyrighted music, I can't monetize any of these. But monetizing videos on YouTube is a complete waste of time. You get like, I think it's like 1/10 of a penny per view. So it's just worthless. I would rather use better quality music, and then hopefully drive people to CiottiFPV.com for actual money. Yeah, trying to make any money on YouTube is damn near impossible. But that's okay. They give us a great platform to put our content up on, and that's enough for me. DJ CJX says, good evening, everyone. And CiottiFPV. T-Bird says, what's up? FinFPV says, I think the 4K is up. Let's take a look. Let me just reload this. Still flashing here. No, it looks like it's still processing. Very annoying, if I'm honest. It's crazy how long it takes sometimes. Let's check here, though. Okay, there we go. Oh, it is up. Look at that. Well, that's funny. It didn't do the thing in the place. Maybe the 4K isn't up. Can you guys check it and see if the here's the link. Can you guys check it and see if the 4K is working for you? It'd be pinwheeling for me. Oh, I didn't even. All right, I gotta pause this. There we go. Okay, cool. So, yeah. What are we doing? What's going on? What's happening? I've been so busy all day. I'm so stressed out right now. Michael Blade says, hey, FinFPV says, I think premieres might only go up to 1080p. Ah, that's interesting. FinFPV also says that I'm his pimp daddy. That's strange. T-Bird says, have you gotten a t-shirt yet? I have. I got the Red Clam Man shirt. I gotta get the other ones, though. I gotta start wearing the shirts on the stream. Envy of the Bird says, hello. FinFPV says, it told me it was in 4K when I watched it. Ooh, that's cool. Espander says, hello. Or hey, whichever. Look at this sticker on my phone. You can't tell me you don't want that sticker. Head on over to... do whatever you want. I'm really happy. 4K confirmed working. There you go. Go watch it in 4K, fellas. Put it on the biggest TV you've got. Turn that shit up as loud as it'll go. What's up, Athix? And then send it to everybody that you know. As long as you don't know anybody. Yeah, send it to everybody. I don't care. Oh my god. I'm very hungover, too. I'm tired, I'm hungover. Patrick and I partied like we were 18-year-olds last night. It was absolutely out of control. Patrick was one of my spotters for that flight. Absolutely could not have gotten the rig back with the footage without him. It was amazing. Envy of the Bird says, the way that fade looked at the beginning was awesome. Thanks, brother. Hot Point Hoodlum says, you need an open mouth sticker of your face like Zorro. I'm not doing that. There will be no stickers with my mouth open for you guys to draw dicks on or anything like that. I know what you guys do. I know how that works. Since the 4K is up, I guess I can throw this edit up all over the damn place. Oh god, what's happening here? Nah, I'll do that later. Do not create post. Hey! Brother Hobby 2004 VY. The shaft slipped. I've got a failure going on here. And these are hard to find. I think they might have discontinued these. But look. I noticed it before I went out today. I pulled up on all four of the propellers and one of them moved a bunch. And the shaft had slipped almost all the way out of the bell. It wasn't quite, it wasn't all the way out, but goddamn, it was close. So yeah, not super happy about that. Since it's just the bell that failed, so I did find these motors on CiottiFPV, but not in the KV that I want. Not only in the lower KVs, but luckily the stator is completely fine here. So I'm just going to reuse this stator when the replacement motor comes. I'll just swap the bell. I'll just grab the bell off the lower KV motor, drop it onto the stator, and we'll be good to go. But yeah, this kind of sucks. I gotta be honest. There is what I did notice and order actually. There is a new 2004 on the block, and it's a higher KV. Finally, we've got a higher KV 2004 option, which is great. These actually have enough KV. These make a really good amount of power. but a little bit extra kV, you can then motor limit it down, and then you can have some adjustability. They're on Pyrodrone, actually. Let's jump onto their website. I'm going to show you. I ordered one of them so that we can take a look and make sure that it's not like coggy or anything weird like that. Where is it? There's some cool stuff going on with it too, which is why I'm going as far as to pull it up. So here it is. Axis Flying 2204. Look at this, 3710 kV. What's cool about this is I'll be able to run the tri-blades on this. This is enough kV to run the tri-blade props, which will be really interesting. So there's a couple cool things going on with this. There's an M2 screw instead of a C-clip to hold the bell on, which is great. But the thing that I'm more interested in is this dust-proof, waterproof bearing placement design. It looks like what they've done is, I don't know if this is, my assumption is that this little lip here is molded into the stator and it's like aluminum or whatever. And then they put another, another lip on the bell here, which is going to kind of like make a, I'm assuming that they're not going to touch, but you've now got, like, instead of dirt and shit being able to just go right in there, it's going to have to go under the bell and up over the stator lip and then down into the bearing. So this should keep, I can't imagine that this wouldn't keep the motor a lot cleaner, the top bearing a lot cleaner, which is, I mean, that's not like the greatest thing in the world, but it's something. Every little iterative improvement we got to kind of celebrate, and then hopefully the other manufacturers will jump on board and do that kind of stuff, right? So, yeah, should be interesting. I hope that it's not. I hope that it runs nice and smooth. These Brother Hobby VYs are incredibly smooth running motors. They have like almost no cogginess at all. And the footage that I get from the Cinewhoop that runs on these is just outstanding. So yeah, I'm excited about that. DJ CGX says downside is one good crash and they'll probably rub bad. Maybe they're going on a Cinewhoop, so they're never going to take any actual abuse. And I'm willing to bet that it's not a very tight, like, I'm hoping that it's not like a super tight gap between those two pieces. And if there's like a normal sized, if there's not a super tight gap between those lips. Well, there it is. Let's get to work. Wow. Hot Boy Hoodlum says, no for scientific reasons. Rob Logan Jr. says, I think you need a little more alcohol in your system to boost you back up to normal. Maybe make a quick rum and coke. I'm never drinking again. I'm never drinking again. Yeah, I threw up and everything last night. Like the full deal. The full fucking bad decision. Like, I mean, we had an absolute blast. I don't regret it for a minute. But there was just no reason. I haven't really been drinking this year. And Patrick brought Crown, and yeah, down I went. T-Bird says, you have to hate it when your shaft slips. Indeed. DJ CGX says, no, we got that. Remy Tim says, look at my comment above. Also, Brother Hobby has a replacement for the VY. It's green, I think. Axis Flying is where Vivian Tan, from T-Motors went. No shit. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's actually really cool because Vivian was the person that I spoke with more often than not over at T-Motor. Okay. FPV says, sounds like you got white girl wasted. Indeed, that's exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. Um, Ricardo says, have you ever used a quad mic? I have mics on almost all my rigs, actually, Ricardo. I typically don't use them. The only scenario that I find them to be useful is when you're in a really when you're shooting, flying and shooting something that's really loud and you can't hear your motors. I actually would, if I'm just out flying freestyle or whatever and it's quiet, I would rather listen to the quad. But if there's no way to hear the quad at all, because the reason being is that if I can hear the actual quad and the actual motors, I can figure out if it's to my right, if it's to my left, if it's in front of me, if it's behind me, and then I can turn my head to point my antennas at it. Also, it's nice to just hear, like, you know, people walking up on you, or a car, or, you know, things. But at the drift events, for example, the stupid-ass VQs and LS1s are so awful and loud that I can't hear the quad from, like, more than 5 feet away. And when you can't hear the rig, it's almost like there's more latency. Like, your brain kind of tricks you into thinking that there's more latency. And it just doesn't, I'm less comfortable flying when I can't hear the quad. So yeah, in those situations, I actually had, the guy that makes the earbuds, I forget his name. There's a guy that makes earbuds for us, for Fat Sharks, and I had him make me a 2-ear version, so I can plug up both of my ears, because I tried just the 1 ear in that scenario, and my other open ear was just getting so much noise that I couldn't even hear what was going on in this ear. So yeah, he made me a pair of stereo. I mean, they're not stereo. It's just mono, but then split. Little shortened little headphones, and I haven't gotten a chance to use them yet, but eventually I will. Envy of the Birds with a $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. He says, any idea how to desolder this thing? Photo in general nonsense. So many solder points that need to be heated at once. Envy of the Birds, whenever you're doing desoldering, you need this. This is solder braid. I think, or solder wick. I think I have a link to this down in the description, but there's all the info on it. It's made by Chemtronics. The size that I like here is 80-4-5. And the way that this works, it's a little copper braid like that. And it's got a little bit of flux in it. So all you need to do is crank your iron up like an extra 50 or 100 degrees, or just all the way up. And then you just put the soldering iron on top of the braid, and then you touch that down to the solder, and the solder will wick up into the braid. You won't believe how good this stuff works. But yeah, this is what you want, is solder wick. You can do one pad at a time. You can lay the tip of the iron flat and do like multiple pads at a time. It's absolutely amazing. It's what you need. So yeah, get you some solder braid. And the other method of doing it is that you get the pad hot, and then you so this is you should be using a tip that's flat. Those are the best ones. You put the tip down on the solder joint to get it all hot so that it all flows, and then you blade it up like this, and you flick it off. And you can flick off a majority of the solder, but when there's like multiple pads, it gets harder. The solder wick is what you want. When my father worked at Princeton Plasma Physics Lab on a nuclear fusion reactor as an electrical engineer, they sent him to a week-long, like, super intense NASA soldering class. And the way that the NASA guys do it is they tin all the pads, and then they take that solder braid and they remove as much of the solder as they possibly can from all those pads, and then they re-tin all of the pads. They do that every single time, because apparently that's the best way to make sure that, like, every molecule of the pad has been tinned. So if you want to build your rigs as if a NASA engineer was building them, there you go. Jackalope FPV said, oh, hey, Flow State. I keep getting, there's a lot of you guys that are coming to Flow State. So here's where we're at. Before Flow State, probably at about 3 o'clock, we're going to meet up somewhere and we're going to fly. if you want to join us, you need to message me at CiottiFPV, preferably on Instagram or Facebook. So far, it's T-Bird, Bob Noxious, Athix, Skippy FPV, Todd Allen, Grizz FPV, Jory Patrick, Doug Jackson, and Tim Coker. So it's going to be a big-ass group. I'm probably only going to fly like 1 or 2 batteries so that you guys can get as many batteries in as you possibly can. If you guys are in the chat right now, do me a favor and start to figure out your what race band channel, start to figure your channels out. Let's get as much done beforehand as we can, because yeah, I want you guys to get a good amount of batteries in, and we're already up to 9 people. So yeah, start to figure it out with each other. Make sure you're all set up with smart audio. Make sure you hopefully have circular polarized antennas on your stuff. Yeah, we're gonna try to get 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 people up in the air at once. So yeah, we'll have a good time. That's in a week and a day, right? Yeah, it's in a week and a day. Next Saturday is gonna be chaos, and I can't wait. Jackalope FPV says CiottiFPV is gonna tell you to use solder wick, but a microwave on high for 3 minutes will also get the job done. What? That's not true. Is it? That's not true. Is it? That's not true. Envy of the Bird says, thank you so much. You're certainly welcome, brother. Don't put it in the microwave. I don't care what Jackalope says. Even if it does work, that's just too creepy. Patio Patterson says, I went on a tour of the Princeton Plasma Physics Lab. No shit. Saw the tokamak they built. Super cool. Wow, small world, Patty. Yeah, much of the, I don't know how much of it, but some of the soldering on the tokamak plasma fusion reactor was done by my father. He used to bring home, man, I'll never forget, he brought home, he said it was the hardest soldering job he'd ever done. It was, so the cable was like, how big was the cable? That's what she said. The cable was about as big as this, the handle of this screwdriver. And then it was stripped and it was soldered to a flat piece of metal, and it had to be soldered like this. And it was just the perfect solder joint, but it was huge. It was like this big, and it was just the perfect convex solder joint. It was just like, yeah, it looked like it came out of a machine. It was just like absolutely gorgeous. He said it took him forever to get it perfect, but when you're smashing atoms together, everything's got to be perfect. Greg Womack says, had some give me a brand new DJI goggle. I know. Had someone give me a brand new DJI goggle. I know it's the new headset, but will it work with the digital systems that are out? I have no idea, Greg. I don't know anything about DJI, unfortunately, but I'm sure somebody in the chat will. Chat, help Greg Womack out. Rob Logan says, I just made a rum and coke that I'm drinking for you right now. Thank you, brother. That's as close as I'll come to a rum and coke. Yo, my stomach hurts. I do not feel good. This has been a tough day. I've been very busy today, too. I've been like go all day. Oh, boy. All right. Let's jump into the 250. What do you guys say? Actually, what I would really like to do is work on my transmitter tonight, but it's not Transmitter Friday, it's 4-inch Friday, so we're going to just do that. Hey, this is, you guys got me for 50 minutes. At 9 o'clock, I am shutting this down. I got stuff to do, and you guys got to go watch Bot, and yeah. So, Let's see what we can get done in 50 minutes. Nothing at this rate because my tummy hurts. No, I wanted to check this. Okay, no, cool. I posted that bots weekly competition thing was fireworks, so I posted it in there. But it's more than a minute, so hopefully I don't win. Because like I would rather, you know, a non. I don't know. I feel weird. Like, ooh, I'm a pro pilot. Ooh. I don't necessarily know if I consider myself to be a pro pilot, but people keep telling me that I am, and yeah. So I don't know. But I would rather a non like pro pilot win. I feel like I'm cheating by entering contests a lot of the times. Any thoughts on that, chat? Richard says, are those the higher KV motors that you asked Tommy to make? They certainly are. These are 3500 KV 2004s. More than I don't know where these motors are going to end up. I don't know if they're going to stay on this rig or if they're going to get moved over to the other Cinewoop. I have a feeling they're going to get moved over to the other Cinewoop. I'm taking these off. I'm going to move this. So yeah, here's the deal. So this is the squid from the Acrobrat. And so I'm just going to drop this squid right on into the 250 frame and fly it on these 1804s to see how they are. I'm also going to put it on, I'm really excited to fly this on 3.5-inch props with this current setup here for a little bit of research. And yeah, because I already know that these 1804s are not quite enough motor for a 4-inch prop, but I have a funny feeling that they're going to be perfect for a 3.5-inch prop. So let's find out together. What do you say? Okay, so the squid can get the hell out of here, and let me pop these motors off. I'm really tempted to put these motors on the second Cinewoop, but I'm not gonna. Not yet. But I do have a funny feeling that these motors are going to end up on the Cinewoop because, yeah, I just find 2004s to be the perfect motor size for the Cinesplorer lightweight builds. And I've got the two of them, so it would be really nice to have them. Like right now, it doesn't make any sense. The one of them's on 2004s and the other one's on 2204s. And the one on 2204 is like, it makes a bunch more power. I can motor limit that down, but like it's also heavier and it just, yeah. I'd rather have them both on the lighter motors. Alright, so these aero lights are going to just kind of sit over here on the workbench for a little while. Which is sad, because I'm really looking to fly them. I am probably going to put them onto this build at some point. But especially to like compare them to the 1804s. But just not right away. So, stay tuned for that. Richard says, did you get the 3-inch arms? I didn't think Tommy made 3-inch arms. Did you? Am I missing something? Is that a new thing that I didn't see? I just talked to him a couple days ago. I would have thought that he would have mentioned that. La 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 la. I can't stop fucking singing that Shooting Stars song in my head. Can you guys think of a better title for that video? I want to, and I might also bail on that thumbnail. I put no stabilization on the thumbnail because I'm trying to put text like that on all my thumbnails from now on, and I kind of couldn't think of anything else to put on there. Do you guys have any good ideas that I can steal? I mean, borrow? Alright, so I also have to replace the camera cage on this. The reason why I had to wait to do this build is that I want to put a RunCam hybrid in it, and the regular camera cage that it comes with doesn't quite fit the RunCam hybrid. So Tommy, being the amazing chap that he is, that's right, I said chap. He cut me 2 versions actually, a fixed up tilt and an adjustable up tilt version of the camera cages, which you guys are gonna get to see in a minute. So yeah, now that I have those, I can build this, which is really exciting. That was very cool of him to do that. I'm gonna change the color of the standoffs here, because that's just the kind of guy that I am. And you know it's gonna be purple. You know it! Dirty purple standoffs. Or I could do these red ones. I'm gonna do these red ones. Yeah, I'm gonna do these red ones. Very important decisions that we're making right now. No. No, we're gonna go purple because the motors are red. The motors are red. No. Doesn't matter. Don't be crazy. Athix says, what is the fixed up tilt angle? He wrote it on the package. We'll look at it in a second. Richard says, I just realized it was the 4-inch arms. All right, cool. Yep, these are the 4-inch arms. Double A saying hello. Rob Logan says, throw away those aluminum bolts right now. I was actually going to try them. It's been a long time since I've tried aluminum bolts, and apparently these ones are a little bit stronger than the normal ones. So I'm really curious to try them, just to kind of get another... It's been a long time since I've tried aluminum hardware. So, yeah, I don't know. Man, I'm getting way caught up on chat, or way behind on caught up. The opposite of caught up. I'm getting way behind on chat already. But let me just I at least want to show you guys the I know I'm not going to get much done on this tonight, but I at least want to show you guys the camera plates and start to maybe get the squid dropped in here. So let me just charge forward for a minute here, and then I'll roll over and take a look at chat. So what do we got? So these are the fixed ones, and he did not write the angle on there. I asked him for 30 though. I asked him if he could do 30. And then this is the adjustable one. So I'm really tempted to put the fixed one on, but I have no idea what the... And they kind of look the same. If the fixed one is 30 degree up, I'm all about that life. Let's see. So this is fixed, and this is adjustable. Adjustable's on the left. Athix says they are garbage. Athix, these specific ones, like these specific ones here, or are you just saying in general? I've always talked to everyone out of aluminum hardware because I hate it. But recently, I was talking shit about aluminum hardware, and somebody on Facebook was like, "No, you just don't know what you're doing. It's plenty strong." I was like, "Oh, really? I'm gonna cut your head off and eat it. What do you think of that? You fuck." Wow, what is these are way different. These are way, way, way different. Holy cow, these are super different. Super, super, super different. Let me compare. Oh, there's an extra hole. Just what I always needed, an extra hole. I don't understand how this is adjustable. I can't figure out how one of these is adjustable and the other one isn't. It just looks like the one is really big and the other one's really small. Well, once they're mounted, you know, I'm going to put on whichever one is a higher up. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I see. So the bigger one is adjustable because the stopping point is the I get it. It's so these little slots here are adjustable on all of them, but Tommy moved the top and bottom standoff points out even farther on this one, so that you can actually use these slots. Well, that's super clever. Okay, so this is the fixed. So there's kind of no reason to put the fixed one on, in that case. So this is the fixed one. Yeah, so that's why this is pretty close to. Yeah, okay, got it. Because the RunCam Hybrid almost fits in the regular mount. So this is the fixed. We're gonna put this in this bag. This is the one for the DJI, which does me no good. I'm gonna give this to Patrick, I think. And then this is the one that I'm gonna do this build with, which is the adjustable one, just because of the fact that the standoffs are moved outwards a little bit. The other thing I need to do is put these arms on the opposite side. I'm not going to have enough. I'm not going to have enough vertical real estate for these for the arms to be inside the frame, which is totally fine. Athix says the first round set of hardware was garbage. Alright. I'm not going to run them. Fargit. Fukit. This, I think we're going to do the majority of the work on this build Monday night. Micro Monday. I won't have a headache by then. I won't be stressed out beyond the bounds of rational thought. And I won't, yeah, and I'll be able to kind of like focus. But this is a good way to get started. We're pulling the frame apart. We're talking about the different parts and components that are going to go into this. So the squid that you guys are going to about to see has the a discontinued iFlight ESC in it. I am so sick of these fucking companies making a component for like 2 months and then discontinuing it. It's really, really annoying. Because this was a $27 ESC that takes up to 6S, and it's BL Heli 32, and they just discontinued it after a couple months. Like, what? Don't do that. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna take your body and cut it up into pieces and eat it. And it's gonna be your fault. You know what I'm saying? Can't blame that shit on me. I am blameless. So we're gonna go purple for the body. What do we need? 4? Yeah, no, 5. Is that a 20? Yeah, it's a 20. Okay, cool. So we need 5 purple hexes. 2, 3, 4. Fucking happy days. I have 4. That is fantastic. Alright, so we're good on hardware other than screws. We don't have any screws. I think I'm going to build this thing. Man, there's a lot of holes in there. So that's going to go down. Yeah, so that's going to go down. And then... Yeah, alright, so I might as well start building it right here. Because of reasons. Can you guys tell that I'm hungover? No, hold on. Let me, Oh, in the stars, FinFPV says. That's a good first pass. I'm going to change it to that. Right effing now. Good call, Finn. You smart son of a bitch. Man. I can't think. Oh, in the stars. I'm gonna do in the shooting star. What else you guys got? To the stars, Double A says. Might not be a good one, but maybe throwing it out there. Who else? Who else? Anybody? Nobody else. Yeah. To the stars or in the stars? Shooting Stars is the name of the song, so I'm somewhat happy with Shooting Stars because it's weird that the name of the song. I did not pick this song because of the name. I picked the song because of the vibe, and it just fit. The fact that it's called Shooting Stars is ridiculous. So I'm tempted to leave it Shooting Stars unless we come up with a really good name. To the Stars and In the Stars are totally fine. But I think Shooting Stars, because it's the name of the song, has a little bit more oompa loompa. CMYK says, any insight on Ripsqueak restock or where to get extra base plates as I demolished mine? I'll message Bill for you. You should also message Bill, though, CMYK, because then he'll have... Many of us. Man, fucking struggle. Struggle, bro. Struggle. The struggle, it's real. I cannot remember the last time that I was actually hungover. I can't remember the last time I drank so much that I actually had a hangover. Which is crazy because it doesn't take much. It does not take much. What was I just doing? What's happening? July 14th, what's that? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh. Boop. Click. And what was I doing? Do you guys remember? Oh, I was gonna message Bill. Okay, hold on. Let me message Bill. Because I'm sure it's not just you, CMYK. Ripsqueak being the best 3-inch frame that I've been able to find until at the moment. Real high energy stream for you guys tonight. A real Friday night party here. Come on! Why so many Facebook chats? There we go. There's Bill. Any idea when Rip Squeak micro base plates will be back in stock? Or the entire frame. There we go. All right, cool. You're good, brother. I'll let you know when he gets back to me. Rob Logan. Okay, we got that. Rob Logan calling out the aluminum bolts. Richard says, for some reason I thought you asked him to get you 3-inch arms. Oh, no. No. Yeah, 4-inch arms. Oh, okay. I'm not as backed up on chat as I thought. What is the fixed up tilt angle, Athix says? Yeah, I asked him for 30. I don't know what it actually is, but it's probably 30. FPV Trigger says, what's going on? Working on one of my glides. Took the Vista out to put in to the Bardwell QAVS, so both of my glides will be analog. I still enjoy flying analog. Me too, FPV Trucker. Analog for life. Oh, boy. That burp tasted like hot garbage. Hot trash. It tasted like a trash heap. It smelled like a baby's diaper that's in the middle of a volcano. Double A says to the am I just repeating everything? What? I thought I was backed up on the chat. Was I not backed up on the chat at all? YouTube says I only use aluminum bolts in certain areas to take less abuse, like the inner top bolts for standoffs. Just be super careful about engaging the tool with the bolt and be gentle. Yeah, I mean, I was using aluminum bolts 4.5 years ago on the micros to try to save weight, and then I went down that road with when I built the 5-inch rig in 2018, whatever the hell that was. So yeah, I've used them a ton. I know more than I care to know about them. What I like about these is that it's deeper, so that you don't strip them out. The big problem I used to have with them is that they would strip out so easily. But then they would also break when you took big hits. So I moved away from them, and I always talk people out of them, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh my god, this is no good. Maurice Quarles says I have a T-Motor Pacer F7 flight controller that gets poor video quality no matter what VTX I connect it to. What could be the problem? I mean, it's not something that you're going to be able to fix, Maurice. So it's kind of like, who cares what the problem is, you know? Just replace it. I know that's kind of an annoying answer, but it's the truth. Luckily, flight controllers are not all that expensive. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to be able to fix it, like, straight up. So don't even, like, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the reasoning is. If it's a brand new flight controller, get in touch with whoever you bought it from and tell them to send you a new one, you know? That's going to be my recommendation. DJ CJX, what's the way to the squid from the old build? That's a really good question. So this is with the RunCam hybrid on it, and with an extra standoff that I should take off real quick here. This is even like with the zip ties and the shrimp wrap and everything. This really is like everything but the frame. No propellers. This is everything but the frame and the propellers. And what are we looking at here? I've never weighed an entire squid like this. This is kind of interesting. So all of the electronics that you need, not ounces, all of the electronics that you need to build an 1804 powered RunCam hybrid. Oh my god, why is this happening to me? 3-inch rig or 3.5-inch rig are 110 grams. It's an interesting thing to know. 110 grams. 1804's RunCam hybrid, ESC flight controller, Tiny Tank VTX, and RXSR receiver. 110 grams. That's a lot. That's heavy. I was hoping it would be less than that. I had no guesses going into that. But that's heavy. Maurice, we got that. Alpha Sauce says burning bright. One's alright. DJ CJX says clickbaity but close-up explosions. Well, oh, you know, I wanted to, speaking of clickbait, I wanted to get the word drone in there. Drone shooting stars, shooting drone stars, shooting stars drone, shooting. CiottiFPV with the heart. Robin Duckett says, would bad motor soldering cause a death roll on full stuck extension? Full stick extension. It could, Robin. If there's not a good enough connection for enough current to flow through, then yeah, that absolutely could. Drone Drop says, hey, drone friend, just happy to tune in again. It's 2:30 here, yawn, but it's just too damn interesting, so I hang around. Thanks for hanging, drone. Very cool of you. FinFPV says, flying my $1 million drone through exploding 1,000-degree knives, not fake, 100% exposed DIY hacks. That's it. Done. Son of the Beach says, dancing with the stars. Now we're talking. Now we're getting clickbaity. Expander says, through the stars. Dancing with the stars. The cool thing about naming it Shooting Stars is that anybody that searches for that song has a chance of finding this. Dancing with the Stars is interesting, though. You could even do like drone dancing with the stars, or dancing drone stars dance, drone dance. Alpha Saul says burning bright. It's a good one too. I already read that one, didn't I? Greg Womack says Acon F7 with OSD, Acon 32-bit, 35 amp BSC, strong enough for 6S in an OG remix frame, of course. Yeah, absolutely. I've been running 6S on that, pretty much that exact same combo for almost 2 years. So yeah, all day. YouTube just did the thing. Thanks a lot. Dancing with the Stars, huh? Shit. Michael Hill says, the video name Sinful Twilight as opposed to Civil Twilight. I knew you guys were going to have some really good ones. Envy the Bird says, Dancing with the Stars would be great if it weren't for that stupid show. Man, I really like Sinful Twilight for a litany of different reasons. If you want the behind-the-scenes dirt on that edit, you got to become a patron. I did a Patreon-only video where I talked for 45 minutes about the whole flight experience of that night. It was a hell of a night, man. That's a night I'll never forget for so many reasons. Just a beautiful moment in my life. Ruby Tim says, flight controllers don't cause bad video quality. He's probably got normal video noise, but it's often fixed by sharing a ground between cam and VTX. Flight controllers can cause bad video quality if one of the pins on the OSD chip is letting go. That's happened to me before. But you're actually probably right. I didn't even think of the grounding issue. Yeah, but so on the Patreon page, I forget who it even was, but on the Patreon page, I actually have 2 articles in Tech Talk about troubleshooting video noise. So you're just going to want to follow those. Oscar Liang also has a really good guide on troubleshooting video noise. But the quick and dirty answer is you want your camera ground wire and your VTX ground wire to be on the same pad. If you haven't done that yet, don't do anything else. Do that first. That's the most important thing. Also, let us know in the chat if, like, it also... when I read the question, it sounded like this problem just started with the flight controller for whatever reason. If the rig has been doing this ever since it was brand new, then yeah, you got to get your grounds shared from the camera and the VTX. That'll probably take care of it. Richard says fireworks and a gangly man. I'm pretty sure I think I'm gonna go with Sinful Twilight. Sinful Twilight Shooting Stars, maybe? I'm gonna do Sinful Twilight Shooting Stars for now. Slenderman's Independence Day. Shit. Is this stream over yet so I can go to sleep? 20 more minutes. We got nothing done in this build. I think I'm caught up on the chat though, so that's good. Here you guys go. Here's the there's a link to the fireworks video. What's up, Dylan Reese? How are you? Figured you already had that 4-inch 250 built. No, I had to wait. I had to wait for the camera cage, for the Runcam hybrid compatible camera cage that that Tommy was making me. So yeah, but he just got that to me last week or so, and away we go. So now I've got another little bag of stuff here. Put these over here. Why do I have two of these? How's that possible? Oh, right. Okay. Okay, so those guys are for Patrick. These are the ones that I'm going to use. And then these are the little screws for it. So that's cool. Man! Man, oh man. Okay, so I've also got this little bag of hardware for mounting the stack. This is all of the stack mount hardware from the Acrobrat, and I'm going to be able to use that on this rig. You know, I shouldn't have taken this apart. I don't know what the hell's what. Where's the 20 by... So here's the 20 by 20 holes. So let me just mark those by putting these little bastards in there so that I don't get all confoozled. Okay. There we are with that. This is a confusing frame. Like every time I look at this frame, I'm like, wait, what? Oh god, that's not where that's supposed to go, you dum-dum. Oh no, now it's stuck in there. Oh boy, I pushed all hard on it. Oh, there it goes. It's coming out. It's coming out. Oh yeah. That's the stuff. Okay, cool. Now they're in the right holes. Unto you, chat. And unto you, sir and or madams. I wonder if this is going to be long enough. Wow, this base plate is thin. Okay. That's a little unexpected. So the ESC has grommets on it. So I think that I just need to feed these little guys through, and then they're just going to kind of stay. And just go directly into the ESC, which is pretty cool. So let's get that going. Oh, wait a second. I'm putting this up, together upside... Nope. I'm good. Never mind. Okay. So those four are going to go there, and then I'm just going to put it down like this. And now we can just start throwing stuff at it. So that's the back. This is the front. So we're just going to put the ESC straight down, as opposed to putting it, you know, crooked, which is a really popular way of mounting things. In, I don't know. Man, I am off my game tonight. Jesus. Okay, so that's on there. And then this little friend is going to hang out here, I guess. And I'm going to put those little collars on it, and it looks like it's going to clear. All right, we're good. Done. Build finished. See you guys later. Bye! I'm going to put this washer on here. And then I'm going to screw this little collar down. And it's going to be just fantastic. You're not going to believe what happens next. Alright, so the little collar is down. This is nice because now these screws aren't going to try to fall out. I kind of can't believe that this is going to sit down far enough to not... I can't believe that this flight controller is going to sit so flat against the ESC that I don't need any spacers between the two. Like, that seems kind of nuts, but... Okay, it is nuts. It doesn't sit down that flat. Why do I not have any... Why do I not have any washers in here? What's happening? Where are the washers? What am I missing here? There needs to be... Here they are. Here they are. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Why did I have these little... Oh. Were these the screws for the... run cam mount? On the Acrobrat... Oh, no, it's the same thing on this. That's weird. I don't know. These are definitely the spacers, though. These are M2 by 2, 2mm tall spacers. I think Newbie Drone sells them. So these are the... This makes sense now. Okay. Got it! What's up with the chat? T-Bird says, do it. Quad Dog says, thanks for the link to the fireworks video, mate. I was asking you for this. It's so epic. You're certainly welcome, Quad. T-Bird says, that's what she said, long enough. That's all you gotta worry about, guys. Just long enough. That's it. Just enough. Anything more, and it's just annoying. Come on, get in there. Can we please, like, cooperate real quick here, just for a minute, and then that would be really great. If you would just thread on... There it goes. All right, and we got one... Oh, fucking hell. There are plastic nuts in here. I think the plastic nuts are also 2mm, though, so in theory, these are the right ones. I should have really checked these before screwing them all down, but I'll just keep going. I'll just blindly keep going. That always goes well for me, doesn't it? I feel like I do that a lot. Just keep screwing things down. It'll be fine. Oh, look, I have to undo everything. Woe is me. Oh, man. Never drinking again. Alright, and I'm just trying to kind of like lightly tighten these. I want the, Oh! No, I need to get threaded spacers below. Shit. Yeah, the ESC is hitting the base plate. Ah! Okay. 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 As expected. We've got to pull this back apart. But hey. I don't know. There's no but hey. This is a Talon F7 flight controller, and then the Runcam hybrid, and then it's I believe it's a Rush Tiny Tank VTX, and an FR Sky RXSR receiver with these 1804 3100 kV motors. Just so that, you know, at the beginning of this Fiddy build series, there's a stream with a bunch of the actual parts that I used. So there we go. Now there was some value to this stream. Goodbye! Oh my god. Why? Nice, Robin. Parks and Rec is so good. My forever I've been sharing Hulu and Netflix. Not really sharing, but using a friend of mine's login, and it looks like I've been kicked. So that was kind of interesting to find out last night from both at the same time. I was like, oh, okay, that must have been on purpose. But that's fine. I appreciate the generosity over the years. Not gonna punch a gift horse in the mouth or anything like that, you know what I mean? What kind of a person would I be if I was doing that? These camera plates are not going on here today, so I'm just gonna put them in the back with the little screws. And these little jibbies, these little jibbiottis, and I'm not gonna use aluminum hardware. It's just a stupid idea. I'm just gonna blow it up with aluminum hardware. Man, I don't know what to do. These M2 to M3 converter pieces here, which I really do like, they're a little too tall for this skinny ass base plate. But I need to use something. Not totally sure what to do here. What if I use one of these? Will this work? One of these little collars work? Probably not. Oh, kinda. Oh, wow, no, that totally works. Oh, shit. And that's gonna act as a little spacer. But then I'm gonna need another spacer. But that's okay. That's okay. We can have this and then another spacer. But then why not just use these things? Yeah. No, that's stupid. That's stupid. Okay, I'm gonna use the existing things, but I'm just gonna put a 1mm spacer on top of them. That'll be fine. I think. The stack is gonna get pulled in there. That's gonna push against that. Yeah. That'll be fine. Okay. Okay. So there we go with those. I need a little 1mm plastic spacer. Oh, metal. It did make it. It's right here. I wanted to do mailbag tonight with it. But I'm like, my head is going a million different directions right now. I'll do mailbag with it on Sunday stream. That'll be. I'll have a lot more energy by then. I feel bad. This is such a bad stream. But I put up a really good edit before this stream, so what do you want from me? You either get good edits and bad streams, or bad streams and good or good streams and bad edits. You gotta pick. You gotta pick with me, I guess. Here we go! 1mm thick spacers going on to space this little ESC up just enough. And then we can put the little 2mm threaded spacers on. and then we can get a nosebleed and scream and yell. I am gonna get this out of here. I don't even know which direction I want the flight controller to go in. So I'm gonna mount this like this. I'm just gonna focus on the ESC. We're gonna get that all figured out. Oh man, I hope this lead going straight up like this is gonna work. It'd be very annoying to have to redo that. Or not. Because it'll take 3 seconds. Why are you doing this to me? Can we just get the screw in the hole? Get it in the hole! You guys would not believe how much of a problem I have getting it in the hole. You would not believe it. Even if I told and showed you, you wouldn't believe it. So this lead is now coming straight up here. Is that gonna work? It looks like I can kind of send it out the side. Yeah, looks like it might work. Okay. Hell, I could even almost send it out the back. Cool. Well, it looks a little bit more like a quad now, huh? Okay. So now we're gonna put these 2mm spacers on. Michael Hill says, the CiottiFPV grips look, fit, and feel great that I won from the giveaway Monday. I also got CiottiFPV purple. Purple is my color also. I'll put pictures on Discord. Very cool, Michael. Glad you like it, man. I stayed away from the skateboard grip tape stuff for a long time, and then I felt like such an idiot when I put tweets on. I was like, oh my god, this is so nice. Like, I really like it. It's good stuff. Dan's a great guy, too. Really great person. Making some really good content, too. I'm always impressed by the content that he puts out. Phone is blowing up. Somebody loves me. Or it's creditors calling. Creditors don't call. What is this, 1999? What is this, the 1900s? In the late 1900s, Aaron Ciotti was born. Everything changed. Oh, this is, I don't know about this. These are gonna move, aren't they? Oh yeah, this is gonna move. This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. I am a dunce. Wow, we are. Today is not the day to get this build started, apparently. Because I can't even figure out how to get the hardware run. The base plate is so skinny that these collars are moving up and down. And I thought that they wouldn't, because I thought that pulling on the screw would keep them in the up direction, but that's not true. So I just need to basically bail on them. And I'm going to need to use something different. What I might do is the wire insulation trick. I believe it's 16 gauge wire, the inner diameter. If you strip the silicone heat shrink off, the inner diameter is M2 and the outer diameter is M3. A really good way to make a little adapter. And it's 9 o'clock. Terrific. Everybody go watch Bot Grinder. I'm going to turn everything off and go to sleep. Creditors knock, Orga says. Alpha Saw says almost half time. Explosive Fruit says, I found people in my area to fly with. Bro, it's crazy. See that? Even if you think there's nobody in your area that flies, there always is. Not always, but... we're good. All right. Sorry for the low energy stream tonight, boys and girls. But this is the best you got. I gave you 100%, and it was. Oh! Bill got back to me about the Rip Squeak. Next week, CMYK, and anybody else that cares, Rip Squeak micros from BQE.io will be back in stock next week. T-Bird says Mamba makes an M2, M3 conversion that works really well. How thin is it, T-Bird? This base plate is like 1 millimeter thin. It would need to be 1 millimeter. That's the problem I'm having with it. Athix says not enough spoons. Spoons? All right, guys. Thanks for hanging. We will actually do this build on Micro Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks for hanging out. For the text in the thumbnail, you could put FPV fireworks, FinFPV says. It's not a terrible idea. Not a terrible idea. Go watch it, or I'll attack you with a shovel. Here's the link one more time. Thanks for hanging, boys and girls. Here comes some more flying at the stadium. And I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. Definitely Sunday. Sunday at 3 o'clock Eastern. I will see you for sure. Man, life is hard. Here's some flying.